Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Beautiful, right? And it came from Albert Einstein, the ultimate science guy. But let's be real, no ride is ever smooth. There's bumps, potholes, sharp turns. And in life, they're like mistakes and breakdowns we somehow survive, aren't they? Hi, I'm Prayosha and welcome to Human Physics 101. There's no lab coat here, no test tubes or fancy lab devices, just a lot of overthinking and my messy mind, where I'm the subject and the scientist. Every quest in science begins with a question. So here's mine. What keeps us moving even after we fall? And naturally, to find the answer, I ran some tests. My first test? Momentum. Sports day. 200-meter race. I was confident. Maybe second place, maybe even first. The race began and I had a fantastic start by tripping on a rock and falling. Falling so hard, even Newton would have gone, "Yup, gravity definitely works." Everyone else was sprinting ahead and there I was, my face covered with grass. Embarrassed, frustrated, so close to giving up. But then, my adrenaline spoke up. Just get up and run. So I ran like I never did and came 5th out of 6. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. So, I was out of breath, but I was happy. Not only because I overtook one person, but because I didn't give up on myself. So, conclusion? In physics, momentum is the product of mass and velocity. But in life, momentum is the product of strong desire and fast action. So don't give failure time to stop you, because the bigger the dream and the faster you chase it, the harder it is to give up. Moving on to test 2, friction. We had voiceover auditions for the school annual concert and everyone was hyping me up. "Oh, you've totally got this, Prayosha. You're literally built for this." Yeah, my own PR team, that too for free. And honestly, I believed them because I walked in like the role was already mine. But then, the second I stepped on stage, I froze. Just froze. Like my brain just went on airplane mode. I was just standing there staring at the judges until my mind started talking. "What are you doing? Why are you not talking? Just say something, anything." So when I finally did, it was messy. Even the mic wanted to mute me. How could I mess up something I was supposed to be good at, I thought. After that, I disappeared. Told myself, "Prayosha, no more fear again." I've always wondered how less words can make such a big impact, because that one line, it changed something. After months, I participated in a talking competition. But this time, I wasn't scared. I believed that yes, I can do better. And for that, I practiced over and over, again and again, until on the final day, I won. And here's proof. So, conclusion? Friction is something that stops motion. In physics, friction is the constant of friction into normal force, blah blah blah. Yes, I know, you don't have to understand this. But what you do need to know is that in life, friction is the product of constant doubt and the fear of failure. And I know you can't completely erase friction, but you can work with it, like I did. So stop doubting, start believing, because this world, it doesn't stop for anyone. Test 3, pressure. This one goes way back to 3rd grade. There was a salad making competition at school. My mom helped me prepare the salad and okay, fine, she did everything. I was just there to, let's say, look pretty. So when I came home, she smiled and asked, "So, who won?" Without hesitation, I blurted out, "I did! I came first!" The first and the biggest lie I ever told my parents. She looked proud. I looked like a Shark Tank picture who forgot their pitch. She didn't ask about prices, she just trusted me, which made things a lot worse because that night I could not sleep. The guilt sat on my chest like a brick. I kept thinking and thinking, why did I lie? And why to her of all people? I wanted to tell her, but every time I tried, my voice just locked up. Eventually, though, she found out and forgave me. But I didn't, because that lie, that few seconds of fake pride cost me her trust and my peace. I also realized that karma is not messing around, because I really got cooked by it. Conclusion: in physics, pressure is equal to force divided by area. But in life, pressure is equal to priority divided by neglect. Basically, the more you care about something and the less you neglect it, more is the pressure to act. And here I'm not talking about destructive pressure. I'm talking about positive pressure. The kind of pressure that pushes you to move forward. And only this pressure can tell you what matters to you the most. So, 3 stories, 3 forces, and 1 truth connecting them all. They're dynamic, and so are we. Our thoughts can't always stay soft and calm and perfect. This isn't a fantasy. This is real life. They rush, collide, evolve, and that is motion. So, after all these tests, here's what I found. And I promise this is the last formula. S motion, or motion for success, is equal to momentum minus friction plus positive pressure. Basically, if you've got a strong desire, if you've removed the friction of fear, and if you've set your priorities straight, well then, congrats, because you're in motion for success. And for those of you who feel lost or static, well then this formula might just be the answer. And just last month I tested it. We had selections for a school talking competition. I wanted to get selected and that gave me momentum. But this time I wasn't scared. I removed that friction with self-belief. And pressure? Well, it told me to speak up. Result? I got selected. I know you're thinking, she's just being way too fake right now. But just once, try this formula, just once. And you will see the difference, like I did. And as for the question, bro, is this formula even scientifically accurate? Well, no, it's not. But is it emotionally accurate? 110%. Einstein gave you relativity, I'm giving you real life relatability. Not for textbooks, but for life. For this weird, wonderful thing called being human. And as Einstein said, to keep your balance, you must keep moving. So move, even if it's 1 inch at a time. Just do it, as Nike says. Because our mind, just like physics, isn't meant to stand still. This was Human Physics 101. My hardest fall, my slowest rise, my most powerful formula. Thank you.